Guys, what's happening? This is Jada Black's second video. What is in front of us? Well, there is a picture that sort of went viral. In the distant distance to the left of the picture, it appeared to be Klay Thompson seated, and it also included Megan Thee Stallion lounging by the pool. Now, this wasn't a random act. This was done on purpose because, reportedly, this was her method of putting it out there, that she and Klay Thompson had something going on. This behavior is extremely typical of a side chick. All right? This would only be done by a side chick or a lady who is flirting with a jump-off guy. All right? However, she shared this picture of herself with Roc Nation to demonstrate that she and Klay Thompson are together because, as you may know, Klay Thompson was moved to the Dallas Mavericks during the previous NBA season. The amusing part is that last year, there were rumors that they had connected up. Thus, seeing this event essentially connects the dots. Now that he's in Dallas, perhaps this is the reason for the link. Or perhaps she had merely performed a practical joke when he was lounging by the pool. She did a jump-off stunt, don't you think? The amusing thing about this is that Megan Thee Stallion was involved with this man named Torrey Craig earlier this year. That's his name, I think. He plays in the NBA. I think the Chicago Bulls are his team. She was even sitting at his games. This was the previous NBA season. Okay, this he's moved as fast as this. After that, you end yourself by the pool with Klay Thompson. And you guys want me to think that this head is willing to just be with one person because she has a monogamous bone in her body? I don't believe so. The irony is that we are more familiar with Megan's non-musical activities than her musical endeavors, which explains why none of her songs are doing well. Nobody is interested in it. She went on the unsuccessful tour. As you are all aware, she hasn't gone on any tours since. Roc Nation most likely suffered significant financial losses. The worst irony of all of this is that Slim Thug hasn't gotten with her yet. Thin Thug B. He sings a lot for this huffer, and I don't have anything against Slim Thug. She doesn't desire him. She was, well, with another rapper from Texas. She was with someone other than Slim Thug, but they were leaving. Somewhere. You see, desperate males are not what ladies seek. I'm just going to make that public. Men who are just pursuing them in that manner don't pique the interest of women, okay? The issue with Megan Thee is that, despite my disagreement with her handling of the Tory Lane incident, she has attempted to stifle those who have spoken out. That is the truth, by the way. Oh, and she's in her own legal predicament now, since she will obviously have to admit to her photographer's complaint. I believe this might potentially be a means for her to avoid responsibility, and it will continue, and she won't be able to escape it. Therefore, to me, this entire relationship, or this so-called relationship that Roc Nation is putting out here, just feels like a mirror. What do you gain from this? Klay Thompson? However, Klay Thompson is prepared to screw anything, you know. I simply believe that to be Klay Thompson. And as you are aware, he is in Dallas. He has most likely been following her on social media, and he takes advantage of the chance to meet her. However, I think I would say this to any of these people. She has managed to abstain from alcohol since the Tory Lane trial, but we don't know how long that will last, particularly if her career keeps failing. For that reason, you had best exercise caution. And it is struggling. Roc Nation will continue to fail no matter what it does. As a result, they are able to release these images and have several articles discussing them. Well, we'll find out. Whether she and Klay Thompson are dating in a few months, it's clear that it was a passing relationship and that Klay Thompson had no intention of pursuing it further if she's courtside at games. Let's now discuss this article written by humans. On Wednesday, the Mamushi rapper posted a picture to Instagram that had Thompson in the background. In the backdrop, Megan Thee Stallion posted a picture of herself with NBA player Klay Thompson. She posted the picture. He was immediately identified by fans in the comments section. Earlier this year, Stallion was last associated with the Chicago Bulls player tour, which took place this year. fans immediately saw Klay Thompson in the backdrop of a new thirst trap uploaded by the rapper 30 on Instagram Wednesday earlier this year, which sparked relationship rumors. The NBA player can be seen lounging on a chair in the picture of the Captain Hook rapper, who is seated elegantly on the edge of a hot tub in the far left corner. Megan only used a basic emoji and a palm tree emoji to caption the image. An Instagram user said, "Do we not realize Klay Thompson's in the background?" And another added, "Look out, Klay. My guy Klay Thompson is still shooting and not missing," another poster remarked. Regarding their relationship status, neither Megan nor Thompson has made any remarks, 'cause, it's all a play. Representatives for the rapper and professional athlete didn't. Everything is a play. She and her team intentionally released this, And that's why there are people in TMZ talking about this, because in the end, Megan wanted you all to know that people still desire her, so this was done on purpose. That is the purpose of this. However, Megan needs to comprehend something. They won't place a ring on your finger, but they will screw you. Yes, you are not being referred to as their girlfriend. That's all. You will only receive that from these individuals. Don't be whiffing up ladies. Klay Thompson? Yes, he does date them, but he doesn't flirt with women in that way. He doesn't. He is a man nearing the conclusion of his NBA career. Furthermore, he asks himself, why not? However, I saw that, this TMZ item off. They gave them the impression that it would just last for the summer. Which I'm telling you now. Megan's staff gave them the phrase only to let them know that she is the same person she was years ago. That is, she was promoting the hot girl summer trend. Thus, they may be making use of that. However, this also demonstrates how simple it is to switch between guys. She is aware that she is not interacting with rappers because, other than Slim Thug, none of them will touch her. The only rapper that would publicly date her is Slim Thug, right? Nonetheless, those NBA players are still open to dating her. Those are the only men who are still interested in dating her. She switches from Torrey Craig to Klay Thompson. She is aware that rappers, on the other hand, do not want to get close to her. Megan's style is using Klay Thompson's summer vacation time they're dating, which is why the NBA icon was mysteriously noticed in a recent Instagram photo. Even though the H-rapper's social media image doubles as a promotion for her hot female summer swimwear line. It was difficult to miss Klay's Where's Waldo cameo in the backdrop of her poolside photo. You see, in January of last year, she and Torrey Craig were in bed together creating TikTok videos. Do you understand what I mean? She moves in such a manner. Meg is familiar with the wooden floors. Right up to her Coachella appearance in April, she was associated with Chicago Bulls star Torrey Craig. However, it appears that all plays are currently being performed in Klay. I just mentioned that they contacted the team. Listen, he may have changed his mind because he saw the kind of lady he was seeing was just not the right fit for him. You can't be in a relationship with someone like her. These men who are aware of her past choose to date her because, although it may seem like a passing fancy to them, that is the way her life will be. She will never be able to move on from this regardless of what the Stallion, do or how much time has passed since Tory Lanez's trial. What these do is irrelevant to me. Whatever Torrey Craig told her, I don't care. Whatever Klay Thompson has told her doesn't matter to me. She will always be followed by this thing. Particularly in light of Tory Lanez's circumstances following his incarceration. That is simply the case, and things will only grow worse. The situation will only worsen. The longer Tory Lanez are incarcerated, the worse things will get, because she has dabbled with rap outside of the rap circles. She has been shielded from it. You see her traveling over to, Japan? And she's trying to collaborate with those Asian musicians. See her dating NBA stars? You could tell she's making a concerted effort to stay away from hip-hop circles. However, What is the anticipated duration of that? Before she wants to resume dating rappers, how long does she want to be back in? As you can see, that's her speciality. She has always been like rappers, just like the majority of these ladies, and she exclusively dates NBA guys because she knows they would be much more accepting of her than she would be towards these rappers. Unless you're Slim Thug, these rappers won't be as open to dating her, or will prefer to keep it a total secret at all costs. They will want to keep it totally under wraps. And once more, Slim Thug is the lone rapper who will not keep it a secret. Despite the fact that she is one of the worst liars in history, has been caught in falsehoods, and has admitted to them, Slim Thug is prepared to go to any lengths to be with her. However, there are guys like Slim Thug who are prepared to disregard anything in order to hit on all of the ladies in this area, particularly in Texas, man. There are a ton of ladies in Texas everywhere. Texas has a rich talent pool. However, I won't mention the roster. Texas has a rich talent pool. And you have a strong desire for me, the Stallion. Listen, if Klay Thompson is intelligent, he is maintaining the connection because he doesn't want to be burdened by a lack of relationships during his upcoming crucial NBA season. Being able to observe Klay from a distance allows me to know who he is. Please share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. Permit me to share your thoughts. Keep up with me on Instagram, X, Twitter, and Facebook, and I'll see you soon.